Hey everyone, let's see if I wasted money again. So this is a complete waste of money. Avoid anything that has this Pro 10H and it says pre-carbn and these hexagons. This is not, there's no glass in this thing. Uh, I did a review on it and all the coating I put on here I just scratched off with my fingernails and then I just scrubbed it off with a scouring brush, so there's some fine scratches, but if there was a molecular bond taking place, it wasn't on this. So, yeah, this stuff also, when you buy real nano glass, after a while, this cap should have a bunch of dried glass crystals there when the solvent comes off. But this is just basically, I think it's like oil or something, or some sort of clear coat, who knows, watered down clear coat. But it hasn't dried, right? So there's no glass in there. I don't think there's graphene in there either. It's crystal clear. So, anyways, the Adams graphene coating I put on my car, you can see there's like graphite or something in it. There's little black bits in there. All right, so avoid that one. It's a waste of money. This one is called Dpro 9H, also from AliExpress. I bought them at the same time, so. But this one also got good reviews. It's just that people review stuff thinking they're getting legitimate products. I don't know why people just don't simply test things. Alright. So they're trying to protect the bottle from getting broken, I guess. They do give you a microfiber, which is nice. You would need that to apply it to the car. And so now we have a box, Dpro, premium coating, paint coating, nanostructure technology. If it's nano, it should have a molecular bond to the surface. It's going to 5 to 30 Celsius. Store in a dry place. Do not mix with other products. That makes sense. So they're the instructions. I don't really care about that. I'm not going to put this on a car. It says it's made in Japan, but it came from China, so that's highly sketchy as well. There is an actual seal here, though, so that's interesting. Yeah, how is it made in Japan when it's sold on AliExpress? Right, it's made in China. Seems to come with 2 of these applicator sponges. So if you were to do your car, it is. Oh wait, never mind. This is just a filler block of foam. Never mind. Keeps the bottle from breaking. All right, so you're supposed to take this, wrap it around, put a few drops on, put it on your car, and let it flash and all that. There's tons of videos on how to apply this sort of stuff, but I want to do a quick test here. So it says type H, again, made in Japan. I doubt it. There's also no other text on here. I'm already thinking this is completely fake, right? There's no address, there's no website, there's no QR code, there's nothing certifying this is a genuine product. So first I'm going to put some out there. Also, where's this thing? I got to write test on this. Okay, test. Put 2 E's in there. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So we got to look for that wackiness. And then I'm going to saturate this with this material. If there's real glass in this thing is going to harden because there's going to be glass in it. I have bought real stuff before, but there's been so many fakes of it now. It came in a blue bottle, and it was really cheap, but it was real glass. It would harden within a few hours, never mind a few days. Alright, that's totally, the text has kind of vanished. So anyways, I'm going to let that dry later on. Now we have the leftover stuff here, and also I got to put a big pool on the same piece of plastic as before. This one now literally has hairline scratches. Hopefully you can see. Right. Right, that's a giant pool. That's gonna just sit. I'm gonna let this stuff dry for like a week. But the real stuff I had, it would dry within a day, easily, less than that. Once it flashed, it just left the hard glass behind. So if you screw it up, it's a permanent bond, right? It's at least real stuff. Now for me, the quick test, I gotta turn my air filter on. This is not good for my health. I'm gonna just heat this up. The solvent should cook off and there should be a pool of glass left behind. Okay, you can see it flashing. The metal's getting hot. It is a pink colored thing. Yeah, so I don't think this is real. Can already tell, but I might be mistaken. I'm always wrong in my videos. Alright, so this immediate test is not showing positivity. Unless, whoa, wait a sec. There's some wrinkles developing. Let me heat it up a little bit more, because I want to try to see if I can scratch it off if it's hard. Alright, so this section right here. No, that's totally, this isn't, there's no glass at all. I think it's just plastic or clear coat. I don't know. It does kind of look like there's some hard material here, so there's a chance. This obviously isn't the way you're supposed to apply it, so I just want to do a quick test. And actually, it is promising. Look, it's like caked up now, right? So there's a chance that there is glass in here. Alright, so the best thing I have to do is really just wait like a week. I have to let this evaporate. I have to let that molecular bond happen to the piece of acrylic. And I have to see if that just dries out to be hard and brittle. And we shall find out this stuff. Alright, it's been about 5 days, but honestly after the first day I already knew this is legitimate stuff. Here's that microfiber. Right? That's not a soft fiber anymore. This is impregnated with glass. So look at this. It's more like a piece of plastic now. Right? So, yeah. There's definitely a decent amount of glass or something that's hardening inside of this liquid. And then you can see here all the pink color. And you can see this is a thin film of glass or plastic. I don't know. Yeah, that actually is quite frail, what's going on in here. But it's, yeah, well, you know, it's definitely stronger than that fake stuff that I reviewed last time. Alright, so now here, that big pool on the piece of acrylic. I see an air pocket there. Alright. Oh, so a big air pocket developed there, so that's probably not good. But you're not supposed to apply puddles of this stuff. Right, here we go though, right here. So clearly this is all there. And look, you can hear the high pitch as I scratch it. It still scratches pretty easily, I would say, but it's definitely harder than the fake stuff that I was the last video. Alright, after some further investigation, I don't think there's a molecular bond. I just scratched all that off with my fingernail, so I left this bit here, so watch my fingernail. Right? So, I don't know. It's not a molecular bond. Plastic's not a... Acrylic isn't a dense material. It's not like it's made of stainless steel or something, right? But your car body and all that stuff, it has plastic headlight covers and trim and all the like. And I don't think you're going to get a molecular bond from this stuff. So, although I think there's probably maybe some glass in here, just based off the hardness, I don't think it's actually the best ceramic coating. That's what I'm thinking. Boy, I really wish I was able to get that original bottle. The original bottle I had was like blue and it said 9H or 10H, and that stuff was crazy difficult to scrape off my car when I missed a bubble on it. But this stuff, yeah, I don't think it's 100% real. I think it's better than the last one I reviewed, but I don't think you'd want to put this on your car, because if you're not getting a molecular bond, right, the first time you wash it with a sponge, you're just going to scrape all this stuff off, right? So, and this thing actually has some sanding grit marks, and it's not even biting into that. So this is not a molecular bond. Alright, so for toys though, boy, I'm not even sure if I would put it on my toys if I can just scratch it off with my fingernail, right? It'll definitely provide a protective coating. It's just not good against abrasion, and not even difficult abrasion. Considering a fingernail isn't that strong. So take what you will from it. For me, I would never coat my car with this stuff. Coating your toys, that's questionable even with that. Alright, we'll leave it at that, but it's interesting. For fabric, you know, this is very, very tough now. So it's all impregnated into the fabric. Maybe you could use it as a waterproofing agent, but it's gonna definitely make your stuff more difficult to flex. You know, I'm not sure if you'd want to put this on boots, but something maybe camping related, it could possibly work for you. Alright, so we'll leave it at that today. Thanks for watching. Bye.